Hello everyone, my name is Sumit Suresh Achilia. Our today's topic is types of ADR. The ADR stands for Adverse Drug Reaction. Adverse drug reaction are classified into six types. The first type is dose related. Second type is non-dose related. Third type is dose related and time related. Fourth time related. Fifth time withdrawal, and sixth time a failure of therapy. This is a failure. The adverse drug reaction can be the the basis from the modern healthcare, particularly given the increasing complexity of therapeutics and again population and rising of multipolarity and multimorbidity. This article summarizes some of key facts about the ADR and explore aspects relating to their preventions, diagnosis, reporting, and management of current and clinical practice. Adverse drug reactions, united harmful event attributed to the use of medicines, occurs as a cause of during a significant populations of unscheduled hospital admissions. A careful medication history can assist a prescriber in understanding the patient previously experience with drug treatment, particularly in identifying previous ADRs and that may related of exposure to the drug. Preventing ADR depends on avoiding treatment in cohorts of patients who are at increased susceptibility or providing treatment under a therapeutic plan that reduces the risk of adverse effect. Example, co-administrations of other drugs, monitoring blood test result, spontaneous reporting using the yellow card scheme of a UK based on suggestions on an ADR is an important part of pharmacovigilance, but overall ADRs are vastly underreported across healthcare settings and sectors. If you doubt it is best submit a report. That is basic of adverse drug reactions. And adverse drug reactions can be defined as applicable, harmful and unplanned stations reactions resulting from investigations related to the use of medicinal product. Adverse effect usually predict hazard from future administrations and warrant the preventions or specific treatment or alternation of the dose regimen of withdrawal of the product. Since 2012, the definition has included reactions occurring as a result of error, misuse or abuse and to suspected reaction to medications that are unsolidated or being used off label in addition to the authorized use of the medicinal product is an normal dose. While this change potentially alters the reporting and surveillance carried out by manufacturers and medicines regulators in clinical practice, it should not affect our approach to managing ADRs. Similarly, research undertaken in the late 20th and earlier 20th century in the USA and UK demonstrated that ADRs are common manifestations in clinical practice, including as a causes of unscheduled hospital administrations occurring during hospital administration and manifesting after discharge 3 to 6 days. The incidence of the ADRs has remained related uncharged over time, with research suggestions that between 5% and 10% of patients may suffer from ADR at administrations during admission or at discharge. Depends various preventions and preventives efforts. Invalidity, the event frequency associated with the method use of the identified such event as majority of ADR do not cause serious symptomatics. Traditionally, ADRs have been classified into two types: A reactions and type B reactions. So, type A reactions, sometimes referred as augmented reactions, which are dose dependent on predictable on the basis of pharmacology of the drug. Type B reaction, Basel's reactions, which are endocrinated and not predictable on the basis of pharmacology aid. Although still widely quoted, this basis classification does not work from all ADRs, such as with chronic adverse effect associated with cumulative drugs to expose or withdrawal reactions with centrally acting antihypertensive and alternative or therapeutic promotions. Comprehensive classification system dots, which classified reaction depends on dose of the drug, time course of reaction, and relevant susceptibility factors, as well as classifying reaction dots have advantage to being helpful consider with diagnostic preventions of the ADR practice. The preventing adverse drug reaction, while some adverse unpredictable such as anaphylaxis in patients after one previous uneventful exposure to penicillin containing antibiotics. Many are preventable with adequate forestings and monitoring. Preventability or avoidability usual of the refer when the drug treatment and ADRs preventive, although the preventability is much more easier and diagnosis of insights. However, interventions that reduce probability and ADR occurring. There are two basic steps in followed by preventive ADR: identifying the subgroup of patients who are likely of susceptible or adverse effect and modifying treatment choice accordingly. Second one, ensure the treatment plan mitigates and any possible adverse reaction. Identifying susceptibility. Knowledge of patients and susceptibility can inform your prescribing decisions and reduce the risk of the ADR. A patient medications history in identified any previous ADRs of therefore precability exposed to the drug. In other cases, susceptibility factors such as age, gender, pregnancy status, and ethnicity can help predicted the risk of ADR occurring. From example, National Institute of Healthcare Exchange guidance has suggestion as the patient of African Calabrian disease should be prescribed of augmentation 2 receptor blocker in favor of the augmentation converting enzyme. So this is all about the types of ADR. Thank you.